Get me that signal. We need more power.
Cardinal, I understand that our enemies have new ways of preventing our expansion across the land. Is this true?
Unfortunately, Your Majesty, this is indeed true. They are placing vast city halls, gaining control of huge tracts of land in one fell swoop. Additionally, they have developed wagons to spread their settlements far and wide.
Well, what do you intend to do about it?
We have created warriors, Your Majesty. They will prevent our opponents from moving into the areas we wish to keep them away from, and boats that will help us spread our own settlements across the rivers, lakes, and seas.
Now that is what I'm talking about. Excellent work, Cardinal. It's about time we gained the upper hand in this war of expansion.
Regretfully, our enemies have the same capabilities we do, Highness. What it will take is a cunning strategy to give us the upper hand. It is up to you, as our leader, to plan our moves. Only with your direction will we earn the most gold and defeat our opponents.
No, Cardinal. It is my job to cut the head off of annoying clergymen who believe that they can lecture their king on how a kingdom should be run. Guards, get this fool out of here and send in my fool. Maybe he can explain all of this with a little more respect.
No, you idiot! I was trying to help you. You are not fit to rule. You will bow down before me, Jor-El, both you, and then one day, your heirs!
Hello, my king, allow me to sing and tell you of a glorious place where you can expand your settlers across the land, and you are sure to end a race.
Kingdom Builder Crossroads from Queen Games is the second expansion to Kingdom Builder. I haven't played the first expansion, but I can tell you all of the goodies that come with Crossroads. This expansion features 4 new boards, of which I have 2 right here, and you'll notice that the new type of boards have different locations on them. So in the base game, these would be the same. But in the expansion, there's 2 different ones on every board. Some of the locations are pretty basic. For example, the Forester's Lodge, right here, lets you build a settlement on an empty forest space. The monastery lets you build a settlement on an empty canyon space. You know, canyons, remember those? And the outpost lets you build a settlement on any eligible terrain type, which is kind of nice. And then there's the location that gives the expansion its name. This is the Crossroads. The Crossroads grants you an extra terrain card every turn, so that you have a choice where to expand every turn. It's pretty powerful. So that means at the end of your turn, you're taking 2 terrain cards every time, and then when it's your turn, you pick which one you want to use. You discard them both at the end of your turn, and then you take 2 new ones. Of course, as you can see, you can get the same every once in a while, which you'd go boo, boo, boo. Next, the City Hall allows you to place the City Hall tile. There is 1 for each player color, and it counts as 7 separate settlements. You have to place it legally, but it might give you a nice jump in points. So any spot where you would be adjacent to one of your existing settlements, and you can't be overlapping water or mountains or anything like that, Well, look at that huge swath of land you just took over. Oops. There we go. See? Pretty nice, huh? We move now to the bonus tokens that come with the expansion. There are 2 wooden warriors. Where are these wooden warriors? Here they are. For each player, and when you gain the barracks location tile, there's the barracks, you can start placing them. They prevent any player from building settlements on or adjacent to them. So you place them on the board, following the regular placement rules, and now existing stuff is okay, but nobody can build anywhere around this dude or on him, even you. But you do get to move him eventually, so that's kind of nice too. The wagon can be placed on any space next to one of your own settlements, including mountains. Yes, mountains. And on future turns, you can move your wagon up to 3 empty spaces. And it counts as a settlement for future placement of your regular settlements. So, you're all set up right here. You place your guy right here, and then your next turn you go 1, 2, 3, and suddenly he's over there. And now you can place a settlement in that area. Kind of cool, huh? Similarly, now there's the wagon location tile, and the lighthouse allows you to place a boat on an adjacent water space, which can be moved up to 3 spaces in future turns. These also count as a settlement, and you're able to place your regular settlements next to them as long as terrain requirements are met. So you place them here, and the next turn you decide you're going to go boop, 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 and now you're over here. Or next turn you can go boop, 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 and you can place guys way over there. Kind of nice, eh? The last bit of the expansion are the task cards. These are 6 new cards that add additional ways for you to earn gold. They are specific to the expansion, so you'll only include 1 random card for each expansion board that you end up using when you play. So I've got 2 expansion boards in here. I would randomly pick 2 cards. 1, 2. And they do things like, okay, you get 7 gold if at least 7 of your own settlements form a continuous diagonal line, just like that. Each of these relates to some specific settlement arrangement, like 1 settlement on each of the board edges. It's all new strategies for your game of Kingdom Builder. That is pretty much the entire expansion. There's 4 new boards, more location tiles, more things you can do. There is additional dudes, a little bit of interaction now, and moving into different areas. A lot of cool stuff added. Let's get serious here for a minute, shall we? I think so. Much better. The first expansion, which I don't have, added a 5th red player to the game. There are additional red tokens included in this expansion for the 5th player as well. Just like the original game, this expansion is fairly simple, and you should have no problem integrating it into your game of Kingdom Builder. The Crossroads expansion adds more ways to get you around the board. In the base game, you were pretty much stuck in a couple of random areas based on your luck of the draw. With the additional terrain card each turn, you have a lot more freedom to strategize your placements. Sure, you'll occasionally draw the same card twice, but you'll still usually benefit. Also, the addition of the wagon and the ship allow you to expand to different areas at a much faster rate. This helps a lot when your Kingdom Builder cards require you to have a lot of settlements all over the board. The soldier is your first way to actually stop another player from going where you don't want them to go.
You can jealously guard your little section of the board by their strategic placement, and in some cases actually foil your opponent's plans. You get 2 of them, and all of the additional tokens in the expansion can be removed from the board and placed again in another location on future turns, making them that much more versatile. The City Hall gives you a big spot on the board all at once. This also comes in handy in a lot of situations, especially when the Kingdom cards offer you gold for building a lot of settlements in one area. If you like Kingdom Builder, this expansion adds some new challenges into the game. If you're looking to add a 5th player, you'll need to buy the first expansion, not Crossroads. But if you don't care about a 5th player, or you already own the first expansion, then Crossroads is the expansion for you. I liked it. It was fun and it added some player interaction into the game. Not a lot, but some. Thanks for joining me in this review of Kingdom Builder Crossroads, the expansion from Queen Games. Let me know if you found this review helpful by leaving me a comment or sending me an email at Elliot_Miller@voiceofe.com. Make sure to subscribe to the Voice of E channel on YouTube, like the Voice of E on Facebook, visit the website at voiceofe.com, as I'll have plenty of gaming, entertainment, and comic book coverage this year. Ooh, scary. Thanks again, and until next time, keep your mind free.
Get me that signal. We need more power.